happening, people? Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning. Whichever part of the world you're in. It's been a while. I haven't been on Facebook Live. Hopefully you all can hear me loud and clear. What's going on, family and friends? It's been a long time. Hope you're doing well. See some people, they're already on, but Facebook doesn't want to show me that, which is cool. It's been, Igor, my boy. Yes, it's been a while, man. How you doing? Hope you're good. Yes, bless. Can't complain, bro. Blessing. Every day is blessing. Hope you're doing well, man. How's uni? Everything going? I remember you said you wanted to start doing uni. We need to catch up sometimes, man. What's up, Thomas? How you doing? Yeah, just today I was just in the coffee shop, just going through how we all do, just go through Facebook, we do this random flick with our fingers on social media, and all I see is just like a lot of people going through a lot of depression. In a way, I see they just have, it looks like there's no people they can speak to. They just speak to the technology, and that kind of got me thinking, because I'm all about mindset. As I do my podcast, I started a few weeks ago. It's all about mindset, developing your mind, getting knowledge, feeding yourself positive stuff, and becoming a better version of yourself. That's what my podcast is all about. And I want you guys to go and check it out on Spotify, which is Petros Glasgow, the same as my Facebook, Petros Glasgow, and Spotify. You find it. And on the other platform is called Anchor, Anchor. Anchor is a free app you can download as well. But yeah, so just it got me thinking, people are vibing in a very low vibration, with this lockdown taking place. And my message to you guys is just embrace it. I know it sounds a bit stupid coming from me, but there's nothing that we can change, by complaining about the lockdown, by complaining about the government and the system, and vote. People are voting to make a change, which, well, personally, me, I haven't really, I ain't gonna lie to you, I pretty much never voted since I came to UK, because it's just another man trying to make money with a suit on, you know what I mean? So let's get this in the head. You think one man coming with nice suits, they're all the same, just in different uniform. Well, the same suit, probably, you never know. But what I'm trying to say is, just take this lockdown is coming from tomorrow. Take it as to get to know yourself and spend quality time with yourself. Take advantage of it. They give you any free time like that. I don't even know why people are complaining. Yes, we lost a job. It's bad news. I lost my job too. My photography is going down at the moment, but I'm creating my own project. I'm always creating. I'm always been, creative person. So it's time for you guys to get creative as well. Get in touch with yourself. So this lockdown, it shouldn't get into you. What happened a couple of months ago, 8 months ago, probably, I would say. or even more. So they gave us the preview what it looks like. So stop complaining. Just, excuse my French, get your shit together, and find a hobby, find a passion that you are, that you love, that you enjoy. So get in touch with yourself, because we lost that momentum we used to have when we were young, and we lost that, the best version of us, because we're being caught up too much in the in the rat chase, the English life, or whichever part of the world you're in. You're always running, just getting nowhere. I observed myself doing that, and I had to, over the past lockdown we had a couple of months ago, about 8 months ago, I took time to myself, spend with the family, my time, which was a bit challenging because you're in the same house, you're there 24 hours every day. So it was a bit tough, because knowing what I know, with all the research I've been doing, everything is a trap. Everything's a system has got us trapped, basically, in a way. So give yourself time to people are going mad on social media. They just, they're depressed, and they just on the status they're just saying, complaining, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. And I see a lot of this kind of negative self-talk, which we shouldn't do that, it is not good for the mind, for the state of mind, so just stay away from the TV, because the TV could be the biggest monster in the house, if you know what I mean, because 24/7 you're stuck in the TV, you're watching BBC, you're watching all these mainstream channels, and that's not doing any favor to your subconscious mind, if you know what I mean. So you just need to relax yourself, take this lockdown as something positive. I know it sounds stupid to say that, but just give yourself time to breathe, just chill, relax. There's nothing to worry about. Everything works at its own time, and by stressing, there's nothing that we can do about it, you know what I mean. So if you got a question, don't be shy to comment down below. Hi, it's a hi. How you doing? Hope you're good. So there's no point stressing. Let's not stress too much about this lockdown. People are doing what they're doing. I'm working, during the lockdown. You know what I mean? So pretty much everything is opened, with the whole the market, the supermarket is open. So just take it easy on the whole lockdown. It's just a distraction, from distraction from the work we want to produce, a distraction from our business. I'm sure there's a lot of people on my page got their own business, self-employed people. So it's all distraction. The system has got us distracted in a way. They have to create a narrative. You have to really, really dig in what's the agenda, So just relax, just go for a stroll, go for a walk, by the river, just chill, listen to your favorite music, cook. I see people still line up for junky food, McDonald's. I was like, I'm not being judgmental, but I'm trying not to be judgmental out here. Maybe people don't have time to cook, but make time for it. Simple things like that, because all the stuff that we're consuming matters as well. You put your junky food on your system, you think you are what you eat, they say. So and just hi Mole, Mole K, how you doing? Hi Jenny, hope you Juani Scott, hey Juani, hope you're doing well. So it's all to do, it's all perception. It's you consume the negative stuff. You're consuming news 24/7. You're feeding subconscious mind without you realizing. You're programming your mind, to think negative and to attract negative stuff. Like negative people in your life. Probably surrounded by that. So just get yourself aligned with the right people. Surrounded by positive people that help you elevate. Get those kind of people. Otherwise, you just want to have a bit of water. Keep hydrated. Hi, Yoni. Hey, Joshua. Hope you're doing well, guys. So get yourself aligned with your nature. As I said before, get yourself involved in different projects. If you're a designer, just design clothes, or if you're into painting, just start doing painting. If you're into, doing creating a website, or if you're a photographer like me, go and craft, study your craft, and you can do a lot of things. So take the lockdown as lockdown as something positive. There's nothing, by complaining, there's nothing we can do about it. We're not going to change. Sitting down and complaining, nothing's going to change. Just get yourself in the right momentum, get your mindset. Right now in 2020, what can really save you is your mindset, is the way you think. So the way we think in 2020 onwards is gonna have is gonna have a big effect on it. So get your mind right. I know there's a lot of disaster going on around the world. It's not easy, but try to consume not too much of that. Get a book to read. I don't know, maybe self-help book. There's so many books out there. There's a bunch of self-help books out there, which the education system doesn't promote it. You don't see in university and all that and the institution. But, you can dig in, go on YouTube, you can listen to a lot of stuff, motivational, that helps you go into the next level. Hi, Maria. Hope you're good. Jonas. So just get in touch with yourself, like with you are just an amazing human being, but you just don't know it because you're too busy, you're too caught up with the illusion lifestyle. There's a lot of us who portray like we got it all figure it out, where deep inside we are depressed as hell. I put my hands up. I used to be like that because I never knew who I was and what I'm capable of, and never knew my purpose. You know what I mean? So then I start doing a bit of soul search. Probably it's a bit heavy subject for you guys. Since the lockdown is coming, you're all panicking. You don't have time to hear this, but hey, whoever gets the message, we get it. Whoever person can relate, then share it. If there's something that helps other people, someone is going through something, it might help them. So you just want to be right now. You need to be in the right mindset. Think a bit positively. Everything it happens accordingly. Nothing happens for a reason in life. Everything's got its own reason, and it's got its own up and downs. But you have to be ready to face it, face the reality. So just play it cool and play safe. Take a calculated risk, as we head in after another lockdown coming down. If you got a question, just let me know. I've got podcast. I do podcast once a week at the moment I'm doing it. It's on Spotify, and I talk about these kind of subjects about mindset and professional self-development. So, you really, really need to get in touch with yourself, like get in touch with your highest self, with your, how can I say? Because the way I see it, wherever your belief system, your faith or your religion is, your God created you in His image, if you know what I mean. So, because you've been programmed in certain way, you've been conditioned, our brain, hey Matt, your brain has been conditioned by the system in a way you cannot think straight for yourself, or for ourselves, should I say, because I was in that system and it's still trying to come out, and it's been quite tough. Well, at least I'm doing all right now than where I was before, a couple of years ago. I got myself into reading books, self-help books, attending seminars. This is before the lockdown. Attending a lot of seminars and, studying about marketing, business. How can I elevate my work to the next level with my photography and filming? And everybody got a special field, expertise. So learn how you can take this lockdown as, take it as, how can I improve myself? How can I develop myself? Instead of stuck on the TV watching CNN, who's voting who, which is not going to make any difference. I know I'm sound negative, but it is what it is. It's going to be the same old story. They're just making the money out of you because you're consuming the news and you're consuming TV like left and right 24/7. I ain't not gonna lie, I don't have TV in my place. Not that because I can't afford it, but because there's nothing there for me I can learn from the TV. It's just a lot of bollocks. So I just spend my time just reading, working, developing myself, just away from the TV. So like try to spend less time on TVs. Less hours on TV. You can do it briefly, you can watch news, but don't be stuck on it because you're getting programmed. Your subconscious mind is getting programmed. That's why you attract all this negative stuff around you. You have a lot of I know there's a lot of people leaving, but because I say it raw, I say it how it is. Because I'm not here to tickle your ear, you know what I mean? I'll just tell you what you're facing, what we're facing, what's happening in reality, and the truth is hard to handle sometimes. So you gotta fasten your seatbelt and let's go for the ride, I know something positive is coming out of this 2020. For me personally, there are a lot of things taking place. Doors are opening, business is coming slowly but surely. There's a lot of things taking place from my personal view, because I decided, like, I used to do a lot of excuse for myself. So I was like, you know what, Pete? I said, stop excuse. Excuse is not gonna, it's not gonna pay the bill, or it's not gonna take you to the next level. It's not gonna make you a better person. So we always even sabotage ourselves or make excuse. For ourselves or for our friends out there, like, he's going through this or she's going through that. But for until how long? So let's get into, hey Samuel, welcome. Hey Rahel, hope you're doing well. So you just have to get your shit together, really. Excuse my French, but I really hate swearing, but that's probably more or less that's a swearing word I say. I have to be really, really pissed off for me to swear. But I'm practicing being peaceful, being very conscious of the words, being very conscious of the word I speak, because the word we speak, the word that come out from our mouth, it's got a lot of power. So you have to really, really be careful how you speak to people, or even the way you speak to yourself. You need to look out for that, because it was written on the biblical, on the Bible, or any whatever your religion, your faith is. First, it was written, and and the word was with God. That's what it says. So the word was God. So you have to really greeting King Kirk is in the building. How you doing, my brother? Hope you're doing well. How you doing, Teddy? Salam bilanat. So you have to be very, very careful. Like the words that come out from your mouth is just powerful weapon. Wherever you say wherever that comes out from your tongue is just, it can make you or it can destroy you. That's what I'm saying. Yes, brother. Thank you for the thumbs up. That's a lot of love. That's my guy that we're doing some serious work at the moment, so you get to see it in the future. So get your stuff together. Get your mind in the right mindset, because that's the only vehicle you have. Your mind and your body and your spirit. Well, the body is good. You look after it. You do your workout, but your spirit and your soul and the mind are your vehicles to success. So stop doing the negative talk, which I learned it the hard way. So I need to just going through the photos. Yes, you're going through the photos, yeah? Yeah, good luck, mate. I just finished mine yesterday, doing the whole photo, going through them. Hopefully you got my email. Just let me know if you got my email or not with the photos. I think there's about 125 pictures, so just check them out and let me know. Otherwise, I'll resend you again. Hopefully, we got some decent photos out as well, because of the rain and everything was mad. So going back to my topic, get your mind right. That's all I can say, because 2020 is going to be mad, and onward it's already been mad. So between now and the future, it's not going to be the same. You have to get So between now and the presence, it's going to be a lot of change taking place. A lot of change taking place. So whatever you're good at, whatever your hobby is, your passion is, push it further. You need to push it further. Get yourself in the right mindset, and but you have to have. It takes a lot of faith to. How can I say? It takes a lot of willpower, not just faith. It takes a lot of willpower to focus on your craft, So it takes a lot of soul searching, pretty much. It takes a lot of soul searching to do what you want to do. So you have to get yourself, get yourself enlightened. And to be enlightened, you have to be in different vibration. You need to change your energy. Your energy, most people probably don't get it, but your energy is like your spirits. Get yourself in a positive state of mind. That's all it takes. Get yourself in a positive state of mind. And and how you can do that is through this. You need to stop consuming, like with your eye, all this negative news and all that kind of stuff. Because news is just promoting fears, That's all they're promoting, fear. Like you wake up, the typical routine you have is like an average household is like they wake up and they just turn on the TV. First things BBC and CNN, and you'd be like, oh shit, somebody got killed or some country got bombed, and that's all you hear. You don't hear nothing positive. So just shut it down. Just watch something nice on the TV. I'm sure there's a lot of there's 125 gazillion channels. They got something positive to watch, or listen to, I don't know, whatever that turns you on in the morning, whatever turns you, whatever whatever switches you on in the morning, listen to music, good vibe music, or something listen that is that motivates you every morning. That's what I listen to every morning. When I wake up, I get myself into the right state of energy, because the way you think, the first thing you watch or you listen to, that's going to affect the rest of the day, how your day goes. That's how it works, basically. Hey Sarah, how you doing? Samantha, how you doing? Good evening. Welcome to the chit chat. Embrace the lockdown. And it's a hard pill to swallow, but hey, what can I say? Sometimes some of us need to do what we're supposed to be doing. And this is my spirit just telling me, like, I need to do this podcast. I was having a shower. I was like, hey, you know what? There's a lot of negative news going around the social media. People just, crying out for help. And, I'm not a holy person. I'm not saying that or I know it all. But at least for my experience, what I went through. And, there's a lot of damaged people out there, including me. I used to be one. But I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to take control of my future. I'm not going to let some guy with a suit on and, control me, like, do this, do that, like some sort of playing game, on PlayStation, like the way we do back in the days. So you really, really need to step up your game and do what you do best. So that's like, you need to watch out the food you eat. Me personally, I'm a plant-based person. I used to munch a lot of chicken. I'm not gonna lie to you, big time chicken lover. But slowly, I still eat now and then, but it's not all the time craving for one. So just have fish, with the tuna sauce, pasta, whatever. So it's everything you eat and everything you do every single day, it counts, because that's processing on your subconscious mind, and that becomes part of who you are, like the way you think. It has big effect in it. So this is what I'm passionate about, so this might help some people, might not help some people. That's up to you how you take it on. This is all to do with, still I'm going through it. It's a process. It's a long journey. It's not something that you wake up one morning, oh shit, I've got to figure out everything, I'm on the right track. No, sometimes we kind of like, we go off track. We had good discipline and, we eat right and all that kind of stuff. And we think right and we take an action. And the most important part is taking action. You have to take action. You can read as many motivational books as you want and listen to gazillion podcasts or, all this positive stuff. But you have to take action. If you don't take action, there's no point. You're going to be reading books after books all your life and nothing is taking place, like, in your future. So you have to kind of think. You need to change your mindset in 2020. It's finished already, but onward. There's a lot of people going to be like, oh, the funny one is I'm going to say, the one it goes with New Year resolution. I'm going to see the people going to be like, oh, New Year resolution, 2021 is coming. This is the new me, new. I was like, no, shit. Me, I've been working on myself since I started working on myself personally. It's 2017, 2018. So for me, New Year resolution doesn't, exist pretty much. So me, I'm living in the future. Like, I'm in my own world, Imagination. You have to use imagination. What if I could do this? What if I could do that? What if I start doing podcasts? Or what if, like, people relate, There's a lot of people, they have it figured out. They act like they've got to figure it out in life, on social media. But, hey, you cannot You cannot run away from the truth. You know, there's a quote always I write in the books that always like I listen to something. I'm reading a book, and there's a quote that goes like I can't remember what book it was, but it says, "Only dead fish go with the flow." I'm thinking, it makes me think like only dead fish goes with the flow. So you have to ask yourself question like, are you going with the flow with your life the way it is going now? You know, so like you meet people, you meet friends, you go in relationship. Are you just going with the flow, or are you there? Like, are you growing with that person? You need to ask yourself. You know. So you have to it's all about your mindset. 2020 onward is what is going to save you is your mindset. Stay away from the TV, my God, and Netflix. A lot of people flexing it out, and don't get me wrong. I don't get me wrong. I watch Netflix, but that's like when I go to family house, when I go to my family, or when I go to friend's house. Otherwise, I don't have time for that. I'm too busy creating and imagining the future, trying to create my future, not watching Netflix. So stay away, try to consume less of that. You can use it for relaxing and everything, but you know, don't get too caught up. Yeah, so if you got a question, just let me know, guys. If you got a question, just let me know. I'm just planning what I'm gonna do for next month. Just writing stuff down. That's what I'm doing. You have to be ahead of the game. You know, and especially us like photographers, filmmakers. We have to kind of get, get busy with work, and you have to plan everything ahead. Otherwise, because sometimes when you think about it, like what's the point you just existing on this earth, but you're not really living? Like me, I feel more alive now than ever, you know, because I never challenged the system. Not the system, forget the system. I never challenged myself, you know, to start with. So I start thinking differently. I start doing things differently. Once you wake up, the amount of power, 20% battery. I should have charged it. So the amount of power you have once you because what you're doing is you're just throwing energies out there like nobody's business, because you work a 9-to-5 job. You have a job that for about 16, 20 years, all your life you've been grinding with that company, and all of a sudden you just get fired. I was like, what? You know? So nothing's promised in this life. Things changes, and you need to adapt to this with the system. So you need to kind of figure out, okay, what am I good at? That's the first thing you need to look at. What am I good at? You know, what's my passion? What's my hobby? What do I enjoy myself? What can I do something that if money didn't exist? You know, hey Johanna, hope you're doing good. Good afternoon, good evening. I can't even think what day it was. It's evening, right? After midnight. Or should I say good morning? Because I live in my own world. Time is almost that it doesn't exist for me. It feels like, because I'm too focused on my work, and I don't really I barely get distracted by the things what's going on around me. People ask me oh, have you seen the vote? I was like, yeah, I saw the vote, but it doesn't make any difference, unfortunately. It's just going to be run by the same people, with just a different name, you know. So you just have to get yourself into the right state of mind, because if you don't think right, then you're lost. You're going to be just lost in the jungle. It's like you're diving in the water in the ocean, you can't even swim. That's how it is. So you better learn how to swim from now on. There's a quote that I wrote like a while back. It says, a fool never learns. A smart man learns from his mistake. A wise man learns his mistakes from others. So, oh yes, King Kirk. That should be a good for for the project you're doing. I can see that printing on the t-shirt. Be ready to fail and learn. Yes. Be ready, guys. I mean, like, all of you, like, what I'm saying is, like, it's not, everything I'm saying is not lead to success. Don't get me wrong. Thank you for the reminder, Kirk. You need to be ready to fail, but failing doesn't mean that's the end of the road. That's like, it's a learning curve. You need to understand that. It took me a while to get it, because the education system doesn't teach you that, so you have to kind of learn it the hard way. You have to fail. Like Les Brown said, fail with. Oh gosh, let me drink water. The word is not even coming up. My guy Les Brown said, fail with enthusiasm. Like, I don't know, I can't pronounce that word right, but fail forward. That's what John Maxwell, John Maxwell, that one of mentor that I actually listen to. Don't be afraid. That's right. You learn from it. Don't be afraid, like, because that's why we always, like, we hold ourselves back, like, oh, what if I fail? What if my friend says this to me, like, oh, they're gonna laugh at me if I fail, like, that shouldn't hold you back. That's like fear, and fear doesn't really exist. You know what I mean? Fear is like danger does exist. Remember, I quote this a couple of days ago. Danger does exist, but fear is not. It doesn't exist. It's just imagination. Like, we imagine it, it's on our imagination. Oh gosh, if I do this, well, like, I apply for this job and I didn't get a job, like, oh my god, like, it's corona, it's going mad. And no, like, you have to think like don't be afraid. Yes, exactly. You have to think like you need to be able to manifest. Like, but for you to manifest right, and if you want to get things right in your life, is you need to do a lot of cleansing. You need to do a lot of detoxing. Hey, Sanai. How you doing? You need to do a lot of detox. Detox starts from yourself, starts from here, inside, here, and the rest of the body. So you need to learn to forgive yourself from everything that you've ever done, because, hey, we're human, we make mistakes. So you need to forgive yourself for everything that you did. You thought you knew or not. Just forgive yourself. Simple as that. It takes time, and embrace that. You need to learn to embrace. Most of us, we don't embrace the situation we go through. If we don't embrace what we go through, then we are blocking our blessings. Just embrace whatever you're going through. It only takes a little while. It only lasts for few. You hold the cards. Yes. You hold the cards. All the cards on your hand. Yes, Kak, you hold the cards. The agreement of fear is false evidence appearing real. Yes, that's right. Preach. We got a lot of preachers today, yeah. I like that, Sanai. Yeah, it's that's what it means. It's false evidence appearing real. Yeah, I mean, like, I have it on my somewhere here on my diary. on my notebook. I just write a lot of quotes and a business plan or ideas for business. I just scratch. Always, guys, carry one of this in your. I mean, you can see how I've used it. It's like, carry one of this in your I don't know, in your bag or in your pocket. Something you just pull out, just write, scribble down. I know we've got technology and everything, but I'm kind of old school way. So since uni days, I used to always been carrying this. Idea comes, I just write down. Some sort of creative things comes, I just drop it down. So it's the best way, So where was I? I keep losing track, guys, because there's so many like preachers in here. So you need to stay away. We need to, because fear is the only way that stops us from what we want to achieve, and it takes years of like 20, 30, 40 years of cleansing and detoxing, and you're trying to get rid of all that bad habit or bad assumption we have like over people, or sometimes we can be very judgmental as well. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect, but I used to do it. So thank you, Sydney. Thank you. I appreciate it. We'll try to keep it up. We'll try to keep it up the good work. Yeah, so by the way, you can, guys, if you want to listen to topic about stuff like this, how to use your mind and how to become powerful and attract wealth and everything, and attract peace, being peaceful with yourself, is go to on Spotify, Petros Glasgow. If you go on the same Facebook name, Petros Glasgow, on Spotify, you can hear it there, or on Anchor. Download Anchor, ANCHOR, and you can hear it there, or the podcast that I do not every day. I do it once a week. Every week, I release my podcast there. I try to do as much as often, but because I've got so many projects, filming and or other side projects, and I've been doing, I'm trying to find time for that. But I'm doing podcasts about mindset and mindset development, professional mindset development, and self-help books, about spirituality, about how to find your passion and your purpose. I do all that kind of stuff on in my podcast. So you guys go on Spotify, download the Spotify, you can hear all the podcasts there. I do an audio way, but I just came here to check up on my people. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Yes, Musa, yes, my guy, how you doing? Hope you're good. Hi, Rotina, hope you're doing well. So just take this lockdown, just embrace it. Don't stress about it. Just take a step at a time. Just breathe. Take this time to get in touch with your family. Just vibe with them. Just relax, chill. And that's what we learned from the previous lockdown, the first lockdown we had. Everybody was panicking and we didn't get used to it, but it became part of the system, part of your routine. So this is just another lockdown to pretty much to kind of like disrupt you, distract your mind from what you're doing. We need to do one for fresh. Yes. There's a lot of things we're doing, bro. We DM me private. What do you want us to do? Yeah, definitely we do one for fresh. Definitely just DM me, or just you can talk on the phone and see how we could do it. So it's all about mindset right now. The only thing that I can say is, I'll repeat it again 1,000 times. It's your mindset, is the way you think. Don't stop hating. Stop hating on people for no reason. There's a lot of haters out there for no reason. I was like, dude, relax. There's nothing to hate on. I'm a human being like you. So there's a lot of just keep it moving, man. Just be peaceful. Create peace within yourself. Create a harmony. Because because of what you're consuming, because of what you're watching, and the stuff that you're listening, that's like becoming virus in your brain. You know, it's like having a laptop. You're buying a laptop, and you had it for so many years, and it get filled up, and all of a sudden it catches virus. So think the brain like that. So try to kind of like, we buy what do you call it, to clean out the laptop for the virus, to get rid of it. We buy some sort of software to wipe it out. So our brain works the same way like that. Lockdown are needed to get us back to being human. Yes, that's right. And we need to do, I think, tonight. You're on fire tonight. I like that. Definitely, like we becoming like a zombie, We're becoming like a zombie. So we need to do detox with technology, especially. Like we do a lot of tech, especially we spend so much time on social media. Like, my God, we do like 2 hours, like without knowing it. Boom, the hour is gone, So we need to do a lot of social media detoxing. We need to do a lot of that. Facebook and Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, every day TikTok. Your brain is going tick, 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 tick. You don't even know what, because they created all this platform in a way to distract you from what's going on around you. You can't even get in touch with yourself. Like every morning you're waking up, you just going checking newsfeed, like you're going on your Facebook, and it's all right now and then, but have time limit to it. Everything in life we do is all about balancing. We need to balance that. Otherwise, it's going to become like, we just like we go mad. So stop being a zombie stuck on your phone, and get in touch with yourself. Be human. Don't forget to be human, man. Like, connect with the people around you. Like, taste the food you're eating. I'm not gonna lie, I used to do that a lot, but nowadays I just I throw my phone away, like, somewhere in the house, and I just don't want to be like away. I want to be away from it. So, and it's good. Excuse me. Very important to do detoxing. Very important, because you become too attached to your phone, to your technology. Your brain, chemical, everything, your brain cell just blocks a lot of things from remembering. It could be a phone number. I used to remember a lot of phone numbers, but because I'm spending so much time on the tech, creating, like content creators, photographers, creative people, we spend a lot of time on, doing social media, this and that, and we become zombies sometimes even. So we have to do a lot of detox, especially us as well. But your average person is just scrolling, just going like people on watching. We live in the feed generation. We're just feeding. So sometimes we need to stop feeding the beast. What I'm saying, the beast is the beast in us. We need to stop feeding that. So we need to kind of detach and face your own. I wouldn't say demon, but that's not politically correct. So I'm trying to be nice out here. But it's the reality. We need to kind of like face ourselves, call it fear. Face ourselves. Like sometimes we're just afraid to sit down and just like communicate with ourselves, When you communicate yourself, that's when like you become like the most like smart person. Like you just become like, you start creating a lot of ideas, a lot of things that comes on your mind, and you start creating business plan, you start doing a lot of things. What if I move house to this place? What if I created this project? What if I create this company? A lot of things comes to your mind, but this comes through creating a discipline, creating boundary on social media, the amount of time you spend. So yeah, if you guys got questions, don't be shy. I've got a few % left on this one, I think. Oh yes. we're gonna chop it up until this battery died, until it dies. So let's talk. So take it easy with the lockdown. That's what I'm saying, guys. Take it easy with the lockdown. You know, less consuming news. Stay away from news. It's a man-made system. Hopefully you get that one day. You get it here. You know. All right. What are we gonna do for next month? Oh yeah, Kirk, if you're still there, I need to know what's happening on the 14th. Are we still shooting? Let me know for the project, for the fresh. Let me know. To need to confirm. I know that we're gonna do the shoot, but we need to know how many models and all that are coming. Just let me know when you're ready. Yeah. There's a books that I want to recommend you. There's a lot of books I'm reading at the moment. One of them is go and check out John Maxwell book. I want to recommend it to you guys. The problem is that people have not bad. What does it say? The problem is that people have not had a true taste of what it means to be human away from all materialistic world, so they are not sure what to do. Yes, that's right, sister. That's right. Sanai, Tekla, you hit it right on the spot. No, you're right. The problem, what she's saying is that the problem is that people have not had true taste of what it means to be human away from all the materialistic, I believe. That's what you mean. That's what you meant, materialistic world. So they are not sure what to do. No, yes, you're right. It's like because we live in the Western world, unfortunately, it becomes, because the Western life is based on materialistic stuff. It's all about career driven. You have the big car, the big house, you know. There's nothing wrong with it, but we don't have the balance, you know. There's no balance in between. It's just like, oh, more, you know. You just want to get a big house, a big this, big that. Like sometimes what happens is we thought we need those kind of. Sometimes we think like we need all this kind of stuff, but it's not that we needed it. Because of you consuming with your eye. These two eyes are powerful. They are the window to the soul, as they say. So it's not that we needed them desperately in our life, but because we've been consuming them, somebody had it, or the celebrity had it, or your friend had it, and we wanted it. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just like it wasn't like desperately needed, you know what I mean? We're not content, like we need to learn how to be content and appreciating what you have, you know. So that's like going to the nature, spend some time in the nature. You know, go and feed the pigeon. My God, like they're starving. Like you eating every day. You know, just go and spend in nature. Like, you know, treat people like simple as holding the door for someone. They appreciate that. You know, just do these little simple things, and the rest, and the rest will come along slowly. The universe will bless you, because what you put in the universe will come around. As they say, karma comes around, you know. So wherever you do good or bad, it comes around. We are what we eat, are absorbed in every sense of word, be it physical, intellectually, emotionally, or spiritually. That's right. We need to do tonight. We need to do some. We're gonna talk. I think we need to do some work. I like your vibe. I like your motivation. I like your energy. Yeah, that's what exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, 10%. Sorry, guys, 10% battery left. Because literally, I wasn't planning to do this live, but I was like, you know what? This needs to be said. Tomorrow, well, Thursday, lockdown today, so a lot of people they're gonna go mad. So hopefully this live helps somebody out there. That's all I'm saying. I'm just doing my part. Just share my experience. I'm not qualified to say this, but life is the big qualification you can get. Not the education system, not the university, not the whatever PhD, doctor, whatever lawyer you have and your status. At the end of the day, is facing your looking within yourself. Like look at yourself in the mirror, saying, "As like, what am I doing to myself every day to make my life look as shit as possible, or make your life like living your life like you're doing everything right, but nothing seems working out. Where you're always thinking negative, or where you're always like doubting yourself. So we need to look within ourselves every day, every morning. Wake up, we look at the mirror, but we don't really look at the mirror. We don't look through it. We just look it from the outside. We look good. The makeup is on. The haircut is on point. That's it. Boom, we're out. But we don't really stare at yourself for a minute, 60 seconds, 2 minutes max. Just stare at it. See through that, and that's like the most craziest thing you could do. You'd be like, raw. I was like, when you ask yourself like that, University of Life is what is needed. Yes, maybe I should open that channel, University of Life. I like the name of that. We need to talk, and we need to talk still. So you need to look through the mirror. Not outside the mirror, but through it, We need to look through the mirror, because that's all we could do. We look through the mirror and we actually connecting with ourselves, So that's when you be like, you question everything. Why am I doing stupid things every day that makes my future go to hell? That's what I do most of the time. Like when every now and then I wake up, I just spend a couple of minutes spending in the mirror, not checking on myself, but just like asking. You have to do self-talk back and forth. I know it sounds crazy, but you got to do it because you haven't been taught to do this, so you need to do that. Find one purpose is the only way to happiness and contentment. Yes, that's right. We thought, because we've been conditioned and programmed in a certain way, because the system conditioned us, like the government had everything planned out nicely, comfortable life, you get your benefit if you have your child, if you're a single mom, you get benefit, this and that. The system is just like, it has us like this, like boom, they like, because they know what a human needs. Human needs comfort. Nobody wants to challenge themselves. They know that, so they set a nice trap. It's like giving cheese to the mouse, but you need to set some sort of a trap system, and that's what's happening to us. So if it works out for you, go for it. But I know a lot of people out there are pretending they are happy and rah on social media, every day now and then they, posting nice, looking Gucci, wearing the Gucci or the brand clothes and stuff. But I mean, like, come on, bro. Like, I know you are on like benefit. Come on, allow it. You know, like you get in a rent car and you just take a picture next to it. It's just like that's as low as you can get. Alright, salam. Oops. How you doing, Danny? Hope you're good. You are refreshing, my dear brother. Nice to see like-minded individual. Yes, sister. Definitely, we'll talk. We need to catch up and we'll talk, and maybe we could create some work together. We can create some project. But yeah, so don't like you're not even fooling people around you, and like you're fooling yourself. You know what I mean? You're just lying to yourself. Simple as that. So just be real to who you are. There's nothing wrong with it. We're in pandemic. I'm gonna say pandemic. we're just like in we need to come to realization. University of Life is patent. Yes, that's right. University of Life is patent. Okay. We'll talk. I've got a lot of ideas. I've got a lot of, my brain sometimes, the ideas, imagination I have, it just blows, it goes off, But you can't do it by yourself. You need like-minded people like you, so come together and we do something. So everybody's too busy trying to be politically correct out here on social media, and no, I mean, I don't have time for that anyway. I'll keep it 100 with you guys, I try my best to do that. We're human, we make a mistake, and you learn. I mean, making a mistake is not going through failure is not the end of the world. Like, you wake up, you feel it. If you're depressed, whatever, if you're emotional, you gotta feel it. Don't suppress it. Don't take all medication, all these tablets to got mental health, blah blah blah, and trying to suppress it. Don't do that. It's not needed. That's like the Western way. Like they because you're the client, they need to make money. It's a drug out there, so you're just feeding you a drug like injera and shoro. You know what I mean? So you need to face your trauma, whatever you went through as a childhood or whatever. Overcome it, face it. That's it, simple as that. And before you know it, you broke the the barrier. You're like, boom, I'm good. So everything, when you think like that, when you're vibing in that kind of vibration, everything starts attracting. Everything comes to you slowly but surely. But it takes years of working on your mindset, and make sure you discipline yourself. Make sure you're eating right, you're consuming the right thing that keeps you going every day, and the stuff you listen to, everything you consume, everything that goes in your system, it projects back to the universe. That's how it works. The subconscious mind. That's what it is. So probably I'll make a video on this on my YouTube. It's the same as Petros Glasgow. I'll try to be active on it, but I've got a lot of work to do, so absolutely avoid the drugs at all costs. Yes, it's not easy to avoid it for some people because they've been on it for so long, since they were young, childhood, but me personally, I don't believe in it. It's all to do with it's all spiritual. Everything we do around us is made out of spirits. Personally, that's what I believe in anyway. If you dealing with the wrong negative spirit people around you, you pick up their energy, and before you know it, you become one. So it's like, you're switching energy and the spirit. It's all to do with that. Yes, it's to take medication and the drug, whatever, now and then, wherever you used to. But I highly recommend it. Get yourself, do a lot of detoxing from a lot of things. I mean, you can make a juice in your house instead of buying from the market with the sugar. It's just like crazy. It's not even natural. So get natural stuff, make a juice, smoothie, you know. It's a good way to detox. Or even do fasting, do intermittent fasting for a few hours. It's good for the soul, you know. But that's what it is, guys. So if you got any question, or just let me know. It's a night we need to talk. Definitely, we've got a lot to talk about. I can see us doing something great. With that said, guys, I'll be out. I'm signing out now. My batch is about today. Have a good evening. Love you all.